I can edit this because editing is magic. Hey everyone, it's Anna, and I'm back with another vintage cookbook. This time I'm reviewing Fondue is In. This cover is a riot. It's almost time for New Year's Eve. Yes, my Christmas decorations are still up. How long do you leave your Christmas decorations up? It's totally the week between Christmas and New Year's Eve, and I'm definitely not filming this 2 weeks ahead of time. So in addition to this amazing cover, there are so many charming handmade drawings. I mean, this is just, I have no words. This book was published in 1970 by Potpourri Press. I'll give you a little close-up of that right here. I'm kind of wondering if Potpourri Press is similar to Peter Pauper Press. I've seen a lot of gift items labeled Potpourri Press, mugs, gift tins, things like that. Is this the kind of thing you would have gotten in a gift shop? I'd love to do a little bit more research on this company. So just to kind of go through some of those illustrations, how cute. We've got our little fondue pot, a little setup right here. Fondue cooking is perfect for today's relaxed way of living. It is easy, convenient, and allows each guest to share in the creation of a delicious meal. Two diners or a crowd can enjoy fonduing. And children and teenagers are wild about dunking and swirling as they smell the aroma of good things to devour. That's a heck of an intro. They go through the different types of fondue: cheese fondue, beef fondue, seafood. It goes into detail on the types of fuels, the different types of fondues, methods, things like that. It's more than just recipes. If you are using garlic, cut the clove in half and rub the ceramic pot first. Add the wine, place the pot over moderate heat, and bring it almost to the boiling point. Stir continuously with a wooden spoon as you add floured cheese a little at a time. Don't panic if the cheese and wine do not seem to mix at first. Just smile and stir until the cheese is melted and the fondue is smooth. That sounds like me. I would be one to panic if the cheese and the wine didn't blend together right away. Also, it's so unusual to me just to add like water and cheese or liquid and cheese. Sometimes those things don't like each other. So I would probably be the one to panic. There's a cute little illustration right there. There's an entire chapter just devoted to cheese fondue, including blender fondue. Why is this blender fondue? So you actually throw your cheese in the blender and like blend it up into tiny bits. You gradually add warm wine. So that's kind of where the melting happens. That's a really interesting way to do it. I could not skip this illustration. It's amazing. It's like a big church and fondue forks. There's even a chapter of just kind of accompaniments that you can have with your fondue. Gazpacho, a green salad, and then sangria. Parsley cheese bread and raspberry sherbet. It's a nice assortment of sauces. I love this. I think it's so cute. And then at the very end of the book, we have the end in the shape of a fondue set. New Year's Eve coming up, maybe we try some fondue. I actually do have a really amazing fondue pot from probably, I don't know, the early 70s, maybe even the late 60s that I have never ever used. What a better time than this time of year when people are celebrating the new year to have a party food like this. With that, let's get started on our fondue. I'm just now realizing I forgot to tell you what I'm preparing today. Today I'm going to be preparing cheddar fondue. First thing it says to do is to dredge the cheese with flour. It says to cube or dice the cheddar cheese. I shredded it just because a lot of what I read said to do that, and I would like this to be successful, so hopefully it will be. I am cutting this recipe in half because it says it serves 4, but it uses an entire pound of cheddar cheese. So I am making 2 servings, and this is 8 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. I feel like that is still very generous for 2 servings. And next it says to heat the milk in the fondue pot. So I'll pour my milk in. I'm just gonna do that over low. It says to add the onion. So I've got a little bit of grated onion here. And I am supposed to heat this until it is nearly boiling. I thought about doing this in my fondue pot, but a lot of the things I read from modern day articles about fondue said to do this on the stove and then transfer it to the pot. I also couldn't find any fuel for my fondue pot, so that is going to be for display purposes only. I think the milk is ready. Stir in the cheese a handful at a time, continuing to heat and stir with a wooden spoon until cheese is melted. I'm gonna start with my first handful. I'd say that's a good sized handful. It says wooden spoon. I'm using a heat resistant spatula. Ooh, that is melting really fast. I didn't know how long this was going to take because there are no cook times on any of these recipes. Looks like it's not going to take long at all. Handful number 2. This is me panicking because the liquid and the cheese don't seem to be coming together very easily. I am a master at panicking. All right, let's go for another handful. Wow, this is not taking long at all. I think we have one more handful to go and I'll just dump it all in there. This is all stuff that I already had on hand. All the cheese is melted. It says add the Worcestershire sauce, so I've got that here. It says a dash of cayenne, so we'll add that. And then a little bit of salt, so add that too. Well, I think that our fondue is fondue. Oh, I can't believe I said that, you guys. I am actually gonna transfer this over to my fondue pot and then we will give it a taste. That came together very quickly, like more so than I thought. I think I mentioned I couldn't find any sterno, so this is just kind of like for appearances. Got a lovely gooey cheese sauce in there, and I just tore up some little baguette pieces. I also can't find my fondue forks. Just pretend this is like a long-handled, elegant fork and not just like a regular fork. I am so excited to give this a taste. And what's not to like about this, right? Oh my gosh, whoa! Smells amazing. Oh, that is so good. I am not gonna have any problems finishing this. That took less than 10 minutes. This would also be really, really good on vegetables. I think apple slices would be excellent dipped into this cheese. If you need a last minute idea for New Year's Eve, I think this is a great option. I'm gonna have more. I cooked a recipe from Fondue is in. Thank you so much for watching. This is gonna be my last video of the holiday season, probably my last video of 2021. I wanna thank every single one of my subscribers, every single one of my viewers. This is the first year that I have had a YouTube channel and it has been a great experience so far. I've really discovered a hobby that I love. I love filming, I love editing. I never thought this was gonna be my thing exactly, but I think it is my thing. Again, thank you so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to see what else I'm up to, you can follow me on Instagram. My handle is _cookingthebooks_. Thanks again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.